Hi, everybody. Yeah. Okay. I didn't know. I was over at the beach. Thank you. They are chopping the top of the, looks like the top of Booster 3 there, everybody. I don't know if we're going to get to see the final moments of that, but I'm going to keep it trained on this location as it happens. I'll see what time it is here. It's August 14th, 4:24 p.m. It's a Saturday. We're looking at Booster 3. Bonjour, Muriel. You can kind of see there on the top left that it is it's been cut. So, and some people with higher quality cameras have taken some zoomed in photos from the other side. I think NASAspaceflight.com has also done reporting on this. But Philip Boughton is the one who confirmed it. And before Philip, I heard it from a man named John. They told me that they were doing this. But this is oceancam.com, and you're welcome to check it out here live as it happens. Hey, Terry. Yeah, it is pretty interesting. They've done some other pretty interesting things here on site. I've taken some photos and uploaded to Twitter. Some other interesting things are showing their, becoming visible here on the site. Hey, Muriel, Booster 3, yep, Booster 3. Audio Nix, I've never seen you here before, I don't think. Loganos, I got a haircut on my wallet, but I haven't got a haircut on my head yet. I spent some money this morning, bought some clothes, and I bought a blender at Walmart. And then I made a smoothie later that morning. I got some frozen veggies, frozen fruits, to make that smoothie. So, yep, I made a smoothie, and so I had a haircut to my wallet. Hey, okay, Audio Nix. Been there before. That's good. Good.
They have a matching chain on the other side.
Oh, there's a chain?
So you see the orange chain on this side?
Orange chain.
Where it's the ratchet.
Oh, okay. I see the ratchet. Yeah.
And then they have, on the exact opposite side, they have an identical one.
Okay, so everybody, there is a ratchet. You can maybe see toward the top there. Beyond the lift, the white lift on the left. There's a ratchet there. And there's one on the other side. Philip Boughton is telling me. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce it, but Boughton. Philip Boughton is a photographer here, and I retweeted his tweet, so you can check out a close-up of that, of what they're doing there on Twitter. I can pan up some more and zoom in.
Cutting on the two sides, and then where the chain is, they're not cutting. They'll leave what's last, I guess.
Okay, so they're cutting on both sides, everybody. Is there more lifts on the other side, or just
these guys here are starting a new cut?
Yeah, okay, I got you.
They already did the other side.
Oh, so they already got the other side. If you want to be on camera, you can be on camera too. No, okay. Yeah, and so they already cut the other side, and it looked like they're going to leave a little section. They're not going to cut completely through to this side. So, and then they started to cut on this side. So that's what they're doing there, apparently. Fede Alvaro, David Lo están cortando. Sí, sí. Sí. Eso es David Espinosa, Muriel. Bonjour. Yes, it is Booster 3. Say goodbye to Booster 3 in the configuration that we knew it in. Fede. Sí, lo están cortando. Hey Shivam, yeah, I'm doing pretty good, Shivam. I did a video earlier today that you might enjoy. It's more of the Hindu type of show that I did. Seraphim, also a good name, Seraphim. I like it. Yeah, maybe for better transport. Otherwise, maybe they found a new use for the bottom of the booster there. We'll see, Ben. Or maybe they got a new use for the top of the booster. I'm not sure. You know, maybe they're going to use it maybe for booster 4. I don't know what they're going to use the 2 parts for, but soon I think we're going to have 2 parts here. Hey, Chris from Slough, UK. We're just a couple miles from Windsor Castle, prime residence of Queen Elizabeth. Cool, cool. Right on, Chris. Hey, there is a guy over there named Dan Pena. Dan P-E-N-A, Pena. Maybe let me know if you know who he is and where he is in relation to you. Lonnie Bernard. Yep. Shivam. Yep. Good. Yeah, it's a good video, Shivam. It will soon be Booster 5.0. Yeah, good one, Lonnie. Rick. Yeah, so I'm measuring the changes over time. So the historical view from the main entrance here. Shabal. I don't think I'm the most. I don't think I've filmed it the most, though. I've definitely been on camera the most of all the photographers. I think, maybe. I don't really know how far the people here go back with being in front of the camera, but at least in today's day and age, I'm one of the top ones up there in front of the camera here on site. Hey, Benoit. Doing pretty good? Doing pretty good. Awesome, William. Awesome. Hello, William. Cloud formation behind the scene looks really neat. Yeah, it is some nice clouds back there. I'll zoom in. Sorry, I shouldn't keep you looking so far from the back there. So they are cutting the Booster 3 right now. Yeah. Laura from Washington, D.C. Yeah, for this one, I think they weren't sure what they were going to do with it, so they let it stay there. They can take this down pretty quick if they wanted to. I'm pretty sure they could, but yeah, it's been here a while. Me and my son was at Canadian Space Agency. I was saying, oh, cool, Benoit. Yeah, and William, like to see that picture. That'd be awesome. You could send it by, you can attach it as a link maybe in one of these videos. Otherwise, you could email it to me. There's in the description, there's an email there, or on Twitter, you know, however you like to do that. On social media also. Yeah, Veronica, we're not sure yet. I'm not sure. Maybe somebody knows, but not sure why they're cutting it. David and Teresa. Yeah, I'm not sure what kind of cutter they're using. I'd have to get out my other camera. But some other people have taken some close-up shots, and maybe they've been able to get the type of equipment they're using to cut it. There is an OceanCam store, oceancam.space, and we got some t-shirts there with the logo on it. I'm planning to buy 1 or 2 of those for myself. I'm waiting on a few things right now, but before the end of this month, I'll be buying some of those t-shirts for myself. I am not native Brownsville. Good question, Lonnie. I am a world traveler. I've been over 75, probably around 70 countries or so, 70 to 100, somewhere between there, countries on the earth. So I consider myself a universal person. I've been all over the universe, but at least here on Earth, I've been to over 70 countries. Dekinan 69. The man of the world. That's right, Aaron. Awesome, Lonnie. World class. That's right. World class. U.S. Army, 18 years. Nice, Lonnie. Nice. So, from what I'm seeing here, what I think I see is I see the left side of the booster there, booster 3, and it seems like the left side is it's been cut already, and it looks like it's extending out to the left there a little bit at the height that they're cutting. Greetings from Tampa Bay. Gio Suarez. Go. I haven't seen you here for a while. Hey, Gio. From Tampa Bay. Nice. B3, booster 3. Yep, booster 3. Was in Puerto Rico. Oh, nice, nice. I was gonna maybe go up to the dunes today and do a shot from there, but then I was looking over here. I got a couple shots and I put them on Twitter of they're lifting some of the piping for the catch arm right now, and there's a couple different items here on site for the catch arm. So I'd taken some photos, and then I was looking at this, and someone told me this was happening too. So okay, let me see. So that's why I'm doing this here. Hey, Billy. Still watch the feeds as it alerts me when you're on. Thanks to you. Yeah, Gary says, so I guess we'll have a booster 3A and 3B when this is done. Yeah. Philip Botin was saying that maybe they will cut the area and then use the crane to do the final disconnect from the two halves. So maybe they'll lift up with the crane. It's connected to the big Lieber Buckner crane right now, and maybe they'll do the final pull to disconnect it with the crane. SpaceX flight, Lewis. Yeah, I think they are quite a bit around. The word is that they already cut the other side. Yeah, like surgery, Jesse. And apparently there are 2 winches, one on each side, so they do have some winches in there. Tiger B5T. Falcon 1 biscuit on block. Falcon 1 block 0. Ah, there we go. There we go. How you doing? How you doing? Stephanie. Good day. 7:30 a.m. on Sunday. Wow. Yeah, winches. Yeah. Not winches, but winches. JC. SN20 is next to the launch pad, but it's not on the it's not on the over launch table, but it is right next to it. Yeah, they must that they are pretty high. I'll zoom out so you can get that perspective. So those lifts are pretty high, you know. I think someone said earlier that the booster was like 200 something feet tall. So maybe they underestimated there, you know, but I heard it was 200, maybe 30 something feet tall is what I think I'm remembering. So they're already past the halfway point up on top of the booster, and it's also on the stand too, so you got to add some more height for the stand, but they're probably at least 100 feet up, if not higher. on those lifts. So Tiger B5T says SN20 Starship could go on suborbital pad first for static fire and cryo, question mark, and then stacked on booster. Yeah, I'm not sure. You know, maybe, so you're suggesting that maybe they'll test fire and do the cryo of the Starship, and then stack that on top of the booster, and then test the booster with the Starship on top of it. That is a good, I like that thought. That's a pretty interesting thought. Yep, I like that. Thanks, Johnny. Lonnie. Thanks, Lonnie. Who was it? Tiger B5T. Sorry, chat's moving and there's cars going by. So Tiger B5T or Beast. Tiger Beast. I like that. Yeah, it's cooled off. You know, there's some clouds out here, amazingly. Ronald. Okay, Stephanie says the Starship has no engines for now. Thrust ram test first. Okay, good deal, good deal. So Chris says, Elon said the boosters are 69 point something meters tall. I think unless you're talking about the high bay, I think maybe you're talking about the high bay, but maybe the boosters are a little bit shorter than the high bay. So yeah, probably around 69 meters. So that's times 3, about 200 something feet. Meter is about 3 foot per meter about. So about 7, 14, 21, about over 200 feet. Good deal, Chris. Thank you. And apparently the oil rigs are much taller than all this stuff. So if they're getting workers from the oil rigs, thanks to John told me this. John is another person around in this area at this moment. Not here currently, but he told me that these people who work on oil rigs, they're like 3 times, they're up into 1,500 feet above the ground kind of stuff when they're on the, so this is like small, you know, this is small fries for those guys and gals. Falcon 1 Block 0 says they're planning to test 20 on the suborbital pad and booster on the orbital pad separately. So they're planning to test the Starship on the suborbital pad. So the interesting thing about that is the Starship is currently over by the orbital launch platform. So I don't know why they moved it over there, but it is over by the orbital launch platform. So yeah, that's the only thing I would say about that, Falcon. Maybe they just want to make room for when they cut this booster 3 and take it out of there. So maybe they want the Starship to be clear of that area. That is another thought. And then they'll move it over to the suborbital launch pad. I'm not sure. Yeah, originally I was hearing that the Starship was going to be going over to pad B. But yeah, maybe they just cleared it. One possibility, they cleared it out of the way just in case the booster, there's some issue when they cut this apart, maybe. Muriel, I do not speak French, so I'm not able to translate that question at the moment. Yeah, Patrick, I don't use any sunscreen personally. I'm one of those nature freaks. I'm one of those natural, kind of au natural persons, Patrick. I'm half Mediterranean too, so I'm trying to do the brown theory, you know, trying to get my body to do the adjustment rather than using an outside chemical. Asman Cole, awesome. And again, the reason I'm not moving the camera around quite a bit, like if I were in the middle of a city, I can move the camera around quite a bit without losing reception. But out here, if I move the tripod or the camera around, we're gonna lose the live stream because the signal is not that strong out here. That's why I don't shake it all around and move it all around. So, Bill says the booster, I think you're referring to, is 226.378 feet tall. Good deal, good deal. Yeah, this is just the booster. There's no Starship on top of the booster right now. Cadillac. Yeah, stay close to the roots. That's right, Rosemary. I'm 50% Greek, so if it works for me, then you know, then I got a easy way to deal with the sun here. Booster 3 will probably be sent to the scrapyard, says Geo. Recycle time. Yeah, there is they do bring stuff over there, and there's a scrapyard. I've been over there. It's next to where the SN16 and 15 are. Just there's a road that is close to there, and at the end of that is the scrapyard. Michelle, hey Michelle. Hoppy is immortal. That's right. Hopefully, right? Falcon. It's funny. Okay, Cadillac says we are launching by the end of August. This come from me, someone who know nothing. So we're in August now. I think they have a 30-day wait period or whatever. Fastest time for the environmental impact study would be 30 days from today or something, or could have been last week or 2 weeks ago. So there's some kind of 30-day period that would make a minimum like 30 days from whenever that gets started. So we may be into September, and I'm hearing some of the back talk from somebody was telling me that we're looking at October for real. Yeah. Okay, Michelle, I have the umbrella hat, but I think it would make me look a little bit funny. And I'm trying to get the, I'm trying to be credible here. I want to maintain my credibility, but if you sent those two hats, I have at least put them on, but I have not taken them out into public. I'm gonna have to figure out a good use for them. But the umbrella hat is an interesting concept, but it might be a little bit too far out there on the edge. Yeah, they're cutting it. Let me see. Yeah, they're cutting it right now. You can kind of see there is some separation on the left side there of the booster. Yeah, so the road closures this week, as far as I remember, there's a road closure Monday morning until noon, and then there's a road closure Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Wednesday, Thursday in the afternoon, Friday in the morning. So we got some road closures coming up. If they are going to scrap this, maybe they'll move it out on Monday morning. Yeah, FM 197412. They're cutting the booster. Yeah, I think I have one of them in the truck. I don't think that's a good look for me. I'm crazy enough, right? I don't need to get a crazy look in addition to a crazy speech. That would be a little bit too much. David and Teresa, thank you. Thanks for that. That's awesome. I appreciate that. Everybody say thank you, David and Teresa. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Raising the umbrella. Woohoo! That's right. Yeah, Joey, I'm not sure. Yeah, I guess Joey, that is a good thought. Hey, Thomas, thank you. Amazing for the support. Yeah, Joey, you bring up an interesting thing, because I can set the resolution for the Nikon. I can do that. So I will look further into that, because that is a possibility, Joey. All right, thanks for saying that, because I have streamed with the Nokia, with the Nikon P1000, but the signal is not good enough to do it at full strength at 1080. But I will check that out. Thank you. Yeah, thank you, Thomas. You've contributed quite a bit in the past, and I appreciate it today. That's good stuff. Thank you. Yeah, Giovanni. Thank you. Yeah, can I show SN20? Yeah, I can. It looks like this is not, you know, cross my fingers. This doesn't look like it's going to disconnect in the next minute. So I will pan over to the, it would be awesome to get that shot where it disconnects, right? The two halves, that'd be great. But yeah, I will pan over there to the Starship. Let me lower the tripod here. Yeah, we're gonna pan left. From this side, it looks like the Starship is leaning over, but it's not. It's pretty straight up. And I'll move a little bit more to the left here because you can see just on the very edge on the left there is some type of venting sticking out over the top of the wall there. And I saw something else too, but yeah, so that's what's going on with the Starship. It is right next to the orbital launch platform. Yep, looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Yeah, I'm going back to the booster. Yeah. Looks like there's going to be a shift change coming up. Yeah, there's a lot going on with the catcher arm. I don't know if you saw it, but there are some, I'll go back to that at the end of the stream, toward the end of the stream. There are some white pipes, insulated pipes that have been integrated into the fuel quick disconnect, the yellow structure. Yeah, pretty interesting stuff there. Yeah, Gio, I have a hat, so, but a baseball hat would be good too. Thanks. Yeah. Yeah, thanks. Anyway, good deal. Hello from France, 23 hours and 55 p.m. So right before midnight. Hey, Eric. Yeah, Spaceflight X, it has the really big heat shield. Yeah, the weather is nice. Whoa, something's going on. Gio, my God, you weren't joking, Gio. Wow. Race quit. Rage quit. Rage. Thanks for the support, Gio. Yes, I like that. So a hat it will be. Thanks, Gio. Yes. I didn't pick the emoji. Okay. I don't know how that works with the emoji, so okay. Thank you for the support. Hey Getch, they're slicing the Booster 3 apart. I got you, Gio. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. If there's anything I can do for any of you, let me know. You can reach out to me anytime about anything, you know. So thanks, and I do appreciate the community and the chat. I appreciate the chat. Bandana is good and comfortable. Yeah, bandana. I've got a balaclava I bought. They sell them in the gas station here as like a mask. But yeah, I got a balaclava this week for $10. Spaceflight. Swapnil. See you later, Swapnil. Thank you.
Sorry about you, man. You wouldn't happen to be the owner of a white Chevy by chance?
Yeah, Chevy Silverado down that way.
Yeah, right. Well, then I was backing out and I hit it with the back of my truck.
Okay, is it messed up?
Yeah, it has a dent off on the side.
That's fine. That's fine.
But I just wanted to talk to you, see what you wanted to do, and go over it. Maybe you can take a look at it. I have pictures of it if you want to see it.
Yeah, show me. All right, everybody, I'm talking with somebody. I'll leave the stream on. I'm just going to talk with somebody. Thanks.
Sorry about that.
Oh, it is a big dent. Huh?
Yeah, it's pretty big.
You have
I
insurance?
apologize about that. Yeah, I do have insurance. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, no, I know the dent is pretty big. Obviously, whatever you want to do.
If you know someone who can pound it out, I'll be cool with that. I know. There's like a $30 oil change place, and
I definitely know some body shops that can help you out. My cousin's a mechanic.
Yeah.
He does the diesel trucks.
We don't need to go insurance. We can do that. You know?
Yeah, that helped me out a lot, man. I don't have my license on me and stuff.
That's cool.
I definitely have the money.
I appreciate you walking over to tell me too.
Oh yeah, of course. No, I would hate.
I got maybe text me or email me or something like that.
Yeah, of course.
I can tell you my phone number. Maybe.
Yeah.
Just
That
text
helps.
me your number or just text me and we can talk about it.
Okay.
Yeah, whenever's good for you. As long as I can drive it, that's the main thing. So.
Yeah, I mean, it was right in between the bed and where the carriage is.
Okay.
Like where the doors are. So I
And
don't
that's
think
not
it
the
should.
gas tank side anyway. So.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think it should have messed up any of the inside of it or anything like that. Hopefully, but
Yeah.
of course, I just wanted to let you know ahead of time. Here you go.
956
56
246
246
7890.
7890.
Yeah.
Okay. Could I add your name by chance?
Yeah, Paul.
Paul?
Yeah.
Thank you, bro.
Let me just
Let me send you a text.
Yeah, for sure. Kind of a sketchy place for me to park in. But I understand.
No, that's all right. No, that was my fault. I had another guy with me, and he was like, "Let's go home, man. It's time to go home." We were working all day, so I was in a rush, man. I ended up backing into it. I'm sorry about that. My name is Adam Hamam, by the way. There.
Okay, that's cool.
All right.
Adam.
Sorry about the trouble.
Yeah, cool.
Okay, so I mean, anytime you're free, I know you're busy. I'm sorry
Yeah.
about that. But if you want to shoot me a text and
Okay.
go ahead and I'll let me know whatever you want to do. You know.
Or you can set it up or get whoever it is to call me or tell me where to go. I'll
Okay.
just take
Yeah.
a ride wherever it
I'll
is.
pay for everything, by the way. There's no worries about any of the.
If you want to go insurance, we can do that too. Whatever's better for you.
I do appreciate the offer, man. I really do.
Cool. I got some tattoos too.
Thank you, man.
Right on.
That's
Not
pretty
much bigger.
fun tattoos. You got a Irish style tattoo?
Yeah, I got it right here. Yeah,
That's pretty dope.
kind of the earth. And I did a lot of meditation a long time ago, and it kind of reminds me of that all the time.
That's pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
I used to like meditating too,
Nice.
but more or less in like a exercise kind of form, I guess.
Oh, right,
I would exercise and then I would try and sit there in like a hot garage and try and meditate things out, but it would help me out a lot more after I was done.
Yeah.
Yeah, most definitely.
All right.
But
Well,
yeah, man, I'll shoot you a text.
Yeah, we'll
and
chat. Cool.
Depending on how much it is, I'll go ahead.
all right.
Thank you, Paul.
Adam. All right, everybody, we are good. We are good. Yeah, I have the phone number listed everywhere on the website and everything too. So 956-246-7890. Don't share it with anybody. Yeah, I have that phone number listed everywhere anyway, so it's fine. Yeah, someone hit this out of my car, backed into it. Let me see. Truck, it's a truck, so they could easily just fix the structure of it. Yeah, the interesting thing is I finally learned. I think I finally learned how to block all calls that do not disturb. So yeah, even if you try and spam me right now while we're on, it won't work. Yeah, things change when I learn to think without using my brain. That is correct, Jeff. Okay. you know, there's different reasons why things happen. So I don't see it as a bad thing necessarily. So, you know, we're good. We're good. Oh yeah, I could have muted the stream. That was a good call there. I could have muted the stream. I do know how to do that now, Alvaro. Thank you. Next time. It turns off. Yeah, I don't know how to turn off autofocus. But anyway, we're back to booster 3. Huh. There's apparently 2 winches in it. Okay, and I can see the right side there has started to separate also from the side there. So we got some separation on the left and separation on the right. See you, Gio. Thanks for checking in, saying hello, and also for contributing to get me a baseball cap. Awesome, thanks. Bucks, gotcha. Lighting or Rays hat. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, I'm not sure what kind of tool they're using. Thanks, Gio, though. Have a good day. For those of you who can't tune in, I will do a timestamp. If this thing does separate and you're checking this video out later, I'll put a timestamp in the top of the description here when the actual action happens, so you can always come back and jump ahead to the action. Yeah, I imagine they would be using some type of grinder. Yeah. Yeah, Joseph, they are taking it apart. They're cutting it about 2/3 up, it looks like. Because you can see they're past the halfway point up there, and people with good zoom cameras have duct tape fixes it all. Yeah, it is starting to come out there. You can all see that. Maybe it's coming out significantly, actually. We're 37 minutes into the stream here. Okay. Maximilian, not sure what the reason is. So they can put it on a trail. Nature's Child, that is excellent. They've cut the other side, is my understanding, Aaron. They cut the other side first. So this, what we're looking at here is the rest of it, the end of it, I think. Duct tape. Yep, could be duct tape time. If they decide they want to not cut it in half, they could use some duct tape, probably. Yeah, super fun, Alex. Oh, okay. Yeah, Keenan, maybe. Yeah, I'll zoom out a little bit. Hey, Toyota. Well, Blue Origin by Booster 3. Tiger Beast, I haven't seen any engines come over here yet, and I haven't seen the activity. If there were Raptor engines put on these Starship, I haven't seen that excitement from any of the photographers, so I assume no Raptors have been here on site. I haven't seen any personally, I've been out here a good deal, so the people who would be photographing those raptors have not shown up. They haven't been here, so I would say no. Dark Starla says, my feelings are cutting it down so they can take it straight to the scrapyard without needing a huge crane to offload it. Yeah, that's a really good thought. So if they were going to go take it to the scrapyard, they'd have to move a big crane over there if they were going to scrap it. Whereas that person is saying if it's not as tall, then they can just scrap it easier over there. Good deal, good deal. So Nightbot says, Cameron County, U.S. SpaceX road closures are Monday, August 16th, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Wednesday from 5 p.m. to 11 p.m. and Thursday 5 to 11, Friday 6 to 12. So Monday 9 to 1 is the road closure. 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. 5 to 11 on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday 6 a.m. to 12 p.m. So 9 a.m. starting on Monday. So maybe they'll be rolling this out at 9 in the morning on Monday. And there was some word that Elon was shooting to have the Booster 4 over here too. I think by Monday, what I was understanding. There was a tweet about that last week. So maybe they're going to move out Booster 4 from 9 to 1 also. Move out Booster 3 and maybe move Booster 4 over. I don't know. Might be an interesting switcheroo going on Monday. Yeah, maybe they'll use the stainless steel for something else. I like that, Joseph. A Jerunk. They have several SPMTs here, so I don't think having enough SPMTs is an issue. They have, I've seen at least 4. They may have more than 4 SPMTs here. Yeah, they're cutting Booster 3, Scrooge. Yeah, Toyota, that's my work schedule for this coming week. Thanks. I like that a lot. I'm gonna have to get a screenshot of that road closure list. So Tuesday, there's no telling what I'm gonna be doing on Tuesday, but Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, my schedule's booked. Thank you. Yeah, there's a thought. I've heard that also, Stuart, about bringing another GSE tank out also this week. So the lifts are coming down. I don't know what that means, but they are lowering. Again, one of the thoughts that Philip Botin, I think I mentioned, was that maybe they would cut a certain amount, and then they would pull the rest of it apart with the Libre crane. So I don't know if they're going to do that or not, but that is a thought. Yeah. Falcon, block 0, 1 block 0. Yeah, it is hanging over the edge there. Yep. On both sides. I got you. So Dave says they won't lift the crane until the people are away from the hazard area. So maybe we'll hear some type of announcement to clear the area. Maybe the sheriff will come out and have us move back a bit, and then they would take it apart. Maybe that might be happening sometime tonight or tomorrow. Yep. I don't think there's anybody inside the booster. Thomas. Yeah, Nick says maybe they're changing discs and grinders. Yeah, could be, could be. Thanks, Toyota. Yeah, there's a saying that when one door closes, another opens. So, you know, by doing this, something good is going to come out the other side. So. Rosemary. So Billy says they must be taking strain on the crane now. Yeah, that is an interesting thought. Interesting thought, Billy. Scrooge. I tell you, it was warmer earlier in the afternoon, and this morning it was kind of warm. The ocean today was pretty warm. That was something I noticed. I took a swim this afternoon, and it was warmer than I've ever experienced it here in the ocean. John says, don't use a grinder on stainless steel to demolish a rocket. Use a plasma torch. Grinding will take you 6 months to take booster 3 down. Okay, so use a plasma torch is John. Thanks, John. 70s, Nature's Child said, okay, good deal. Okay, Peter says, if booster 3 was complete, there would be a down tube inside that would also need to be cut or disconnected. That's interesting. That's interesting. Yeah, I'm not sure how that's gonna happen. Maybe they did some cutting earlier, I'm not sure. It was definitely there on the pad for a long time, so I don't know if they did any cutting during that time on the inside that wasn't visible. Gary says a skill saw with a carbon blade. Good deal. Yeah, CJ, doing pretty good. Pretty good. I had a good morning this morning, so. Joseph says, I think they're cutting above the down tube. Okay. Dark Startla, Nibbler. Yeah, Steven. So I don't see much going on right now. We see the one person on the lift there. I'm gonna zoom out. Yeah, this camera is on the ground. I'm standing just next to the main entrance here at the SpaceX launch site in Starbase, Texas. Yeah, Alan, they have cut most all the way around that booster 3 above the lift there, but that's where we're at so far. Yarunik says the common bulkhead is located near the reinforcement, so they're cutting above that, above the common bulkhead. Thanks, Yarunik. Jason. Yeah, Billy, that makes sense too. They would cut the inside first before cutting the structural stuff on the outside, which supports the whole thing. Yep. Maybe that's what they were doing over the last several weeks while I was just sitting here, you know? Maybe they're cutting the inside somehow. Hey, Mike, thanks for the support. Maybe a shift change. Yep. Yeah, so we could be seeing a shift change right now, too. That is a good point. I hadn't thought of that, so. The Keenan says, use a reciprocating saw with a metal blade to go through. Lovely. Yeah. And Michael, thanks so much for being thinking about this and helping out. Thanks, Mike. Can I see workers on the ground? You know, I saw some activity over there earlier. I took some close-up shots before I became aware of all this, what was happening here, and I'll post them to Twitter. But I didn't see a lot of activity, but I did see some structures that I don't normally see, and I did take some photos with the other camera. I didn't see any workers, but I did see different structures on the ground beneath the booster there. I can move the camera a little bit. There is a truck. If I did move back a little bit, there's a truck there in the way. Okay. I can do that move now, sorry. There was someone pulling out, so it was a good time for me to get out of the way too. So let me fix this tripod here. All right, that's good. Just a minute, everybody. Oh, okay, here we go. All right, just a minute, everybody, sorry. All right, here we go. Back to there. I'll zoom out. Underneath the booster there, you can see some different, there's like 3 structures, one on the left, one in the middle, and one on the right underneath the booster there. Okay, Hermione 1989 said, if they're planning to produce their own methane at the gas well, they could make use of retired boosters and ships as tanks. Yeah, interesting. Yeah? Okay, thank you. Yeah, I can zoom in at the bottom. Yeah. They have vacated that top area, so there are no lifts currently up. I'll go back in the chat after doing this, and I'll catch those chats that I missed. Thanks, Michael. Thank you. Again, thanks a lot, Michael. Hey, Nessie. So what I was referring to is, you can see those kind of blocks underneath there. I'm not sure what they are. Yeah, I'm gonna zoom back out. Give them a little privacy, everybody. I'm gonna go back in the chat. Weekly dose of SpaceX. Good morning from Australia. I'm going back. See what I missed. Okay, yeah, okay. So I got the zoom at the bottom. Are they safe from weather? Maybe not at the moment, but yes, the rest of them, yes. Joe says the 2 hinges for the quick disconnect were mounted on the back side of the tower today. Hard to see from this side, maybe next live from the beach side. Okay, thanks, Joey. I'll look for those. I saw the one, I think, but maybe not the second one. I'll make it a point to get over there by the ocean and get that, take a look. Joey, thanks. Okay, so Steven says Stephen H, the current water temperature in the Gulf is recorded at Corpus Christi is 85 degrees. Yeah, so it was very warm here today in the ocean. So Corpus Christi is pretty close. Yep, that's awesome. Thanks, Stephen. Michael, thanks, Mike again. Appreciate you being out there for us every day. Yep, most every day I'm out here. So yeah, I do it because I like it mostly. Getch, take it easy. Getch, I'll take care. Kent. Thomas, thank you. Mitchell. Okay, Aaron says there must be a significant design difference between booster 3 and 4, making doing any testing on booster 3 pointless. Yeah, it's an interesting thought. I don't know. Interesting thought. I'm gonna center this on the screen. Yeah, the booster's pretty big. Yep, Eric. Yeah, Thomas, this is my only income. Yeah. I think the last week, the 21st to 27th is when YouTube will pay out for the last month. So I'm waiting till then. That's when I'll take this channel to the next level. Hey Thomas, thanks again, man. Thank you. It's awesome. So on launch day at Toyota, it's gonna be a lot of reporters here on launch day. We're talking South Padre Island is gonna be maybe the closest area, unless you're somewhere along that highway going from Brownsville to Port Isabel. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of photographers and reporters. And Thomas, again, thanks amazing for the support. If you ever want to reach out to me about anything, yeah, go ahead. And any of y'all listening or watching at any time now or in the future. But thanks, Tom. Yeah, Jay, so they do a like a 5-mile radius or something like that. So even with boats in the ocean, good. Thanks, Greg. We appreciate you being out here there for us. That's awesome. I recognize your name too. Thanks, Greg. Thank you. There's an exclusion zone even for boats. Whew. Huh. I don't know what the next step here on site is. Thomas again, awesome. Awesome. Let me see what time it is. It is 5:23, so we might be having a shift change. Again, there may be some kind of announcement or broadcast to clear the area of pad A. It's on pad A right now, that booster 3. But it is Saturday night, so who knows what's going to happen next. Mitchell says, firing 29 Raptors could generate 200 decibels of sound pressure. 5 miles might not even be enough of an exclusion zone. Yeah, Mitchell, that is 100% true. Yep. Getch says, hey Paul, they can't have anyone on or under the lift as they pick it with a crane. Yeah, I'm with you on that. And there's a bunch of vehicles over there right now too, so that would lend some kind of credence. I think even for the GSC tank lift, they had a 10-minute warning, you know? So it would be at least 10 minutes from now before they do any lift or anything. So it's not gonna happen within the next 10 minutes. We might hear a broadcast or something, but yep. Jay Be Good 59, thanks for what you do. Jay, thank you, Jay. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Jay. That's good, real good. There are some, you can see there's a wall here. So I will mention the berms. So there was a FAA guy over here, and he's still in town, but and he was saying that the smaller berm and the larger berm could be enough to significantly reduce the negative effects of any kind of happening here on the pad. So the berms that they built over by the orbital launch pad, those two berms, the big one and the smaller one, could significantly enhance the protection here on site. That's why they built them, but you know, it may be a better situation than we might expect for the sound of the launch and stuff like that. But it hasn't been done before, though. Want to move? Oh, okay. Hey, someone's calling me. I'm going to go over and chat with somebody. I'll be back in a minute. Be back in a minute, everybody. Zoom out a little bit. Okay, I'm back. One of the workers had called me over and wanted to chat with me a little bit. One of my friends. Greg, thanks again, Greg. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, they would have to move everything out of the way. Yep. Eric. Yeah, the weather is strange. Yep, weather is strange. Yeah, I could see them cutting another section lower down if that's what they're doing, taking it to the scrapyard. Ovex, FX, how you doing? Howdy. Okay, so Starry Bart Fast says to Mitchell, inverse square law with sound pressure and distance. Post liftoff, it drops off very rapidly. We know that what a 200 decibel rocket sound does. We know what a 200 decibel rocket does. Saturn V was 204 decibels. Okay, pretty cool. Sound pressure and distance. It drops off very rapidly. So, okay. Yeah, Bob, I live in Brownsville now. Let's see. Mitchell says sound suppression is good. Sound suppression is good for initial start. After liftoff, it does nothing. Okay. All right. Gary, thanks, Gary. Awesome. Gary P. Thanks for supporting the channel. I started doing ocean cam research a couple days ago, and I zeroed in on some of the facts that NASA put out and that the Wikipedia article did. So this support helps me to do that for sure into the future. I appreciate it. I'll zoom in again. Hey, Michael, thank you. Keep it up. Thanks, Mike. If y'all want me to say last names when support comes through, I can say last names. I've been not saying them because maybe you don't want it to be known, but I can definitely say last names if you think it's appropriate. So it's looking like it's leaning more to the right is what than it was before. Yeah, the left side you can see it too. Okay, there it goes. Looks like it's swaying a little bit, maybe. Hey, Jarg. Yeah, I can pan down. What would you like to see underneath? Yeah, thanks, Barry. Yes, so for those who just got online, they have cut most of the booster 3 in kind of in half up there. And what we're seeing is the area where it was cut. From this angle, I can't see the base of the crane. I could move the whole tripod and go check out the base of the crane. I would have to move back a little ways to get that shot. Billy, not sure what's going to happen with it. It probably depends on how well this thing happens, how it all turns out, how it looks after it's been separated. Randy says the orbital test flight window waiting approval pending date September 2021 to March 2022. So yeah, they're waiting on a 2014 FAA environmental impact study. Is that the same thing, Randy? But Randy says the orbital test flight window waiting approval pending September 2021 to March 2022. So, oh, I got to mute everything. Sorry, everybody. I'm going to talk loud just for a minute. All right. I unmuted it. The music is gone. That was good. Thanks, Nessie. Yeah, I haven't seen any sign of a transporter. There's a bunch of trucks in the way. I will zoom out so you can see what I'm seeing. Yeah, Billy. It was nice to know what to do in that situation. Good deal. So there's a bunch of cranes there at the bottom, those lifts, and yeah, that would lead me to believe they'd want to clear that out of the way before doing anything. Yep. It's getting windy out here, everybody. Getting windy. So Nick says there's a blue SPMT in front of the yellow telehandler. I'm looking. I'm looking. See if I can see what you're seeing. Yeah, there is that might be an SPMT up there, just behind that Jeep that's going up there. You know, right over there. Yep. That could be an SPMT. Yep. I'm gonna raise this up so we're not getting everybody that comes in. Thanks, William. Yeah, I'm not sure how long to live stream here, but it seems like it's an ongoing thing, so it seems like a good thing to keep streaming, but yeah, it could be a shift change. That's correct. This is maybe the evening shift coming in. There are a lot of vehicles coming in right now. Yeah, Rick, I had a large smoothie today and a bunch of bread. I brought some bread with me, so I'm actually pretty good. Pretty good. I can pan over. Maybe I'll keep it here. Keep it here. I'll zoom back in. Nessie, basically this stream is to celebrate my graduation from the 9th grade to the 10th. Right on, Nessie. Congratulations. Hey, no enemies. Start the 10th grade on Monday. Wow. Salutes. Congrats, Nessie. Yeah, that's a big time. 7th, 8th, 6th, 7th, 8th. 9. So you're a sophomore. You'll be a sophomore in high school. Good deal. That's exciting. Yeah, Nick, Boca Chica Gal is pretty close here. Several cars back. Maybe like 5 cars back. In Sweden, your first year. Cool. Hey, Analog, I am going to order a... What am I going to order? I'm going to order... I'm not sure what I'm going to order. Thanks for asking, though. Analog. I might order a falafel. There's a pretty good restaurant here in Brownsville called Habibi, and they make a good falafel. Yep, still not happened. This will be a major event when this happens here with the booster, when it disconnects separate. You know. Yeah, at Toyota. Yep, I'm a vegetarian though, so. I ate a lot of gyros in my childhood, though. There's a good restaurant here in town called, what is it? It's Habibi is one of them. There's another Asian buffet, which is pretty good. And then there is also a health food restaurant called a Metanoia Wellness Center. And they make really good food, too. Metanoia isn't as open as, they have odd hours, but they are open quite a bit. They've got really good food. Okay, everybody, I'm gonna have to move the tripod back a little bit. There's a truck pulling out here. Just a minute. I will reposition everything in a second. Okay. You're good. You're good. Good. Okay, I'm gonna get back where I was. Just a minute. All right. I'm in a good spot now. Yeah, no enemies. Yep, there's a lot of seafood restaurants around too. So if you're interested in seafood, you know, there's plenty of places to choose from. I used to eat a lot of seafood, but not anymore. It's been a while. Yeah, a Falcon 1 Block 0. I'm not sure if they're ever going to open to the public, but that'd be nice. If there was some type of a grocery store around here, that'd be nice too. Hey, Alan. And this says, I used to call SN13 and all the other SNs penguins because of how funny it looked. And also Ship 20. That's cool. That's a good name. Penguins, huh? I'll do another 30 minutes here, and if we're still sitting in the same situation, I may end the stream in about 30 minutes. So we're about almost an hour and a half into it now. I'll do another 30 minutes. Keep it. I'll bring it to around 2 hours, and then see where we're at. Yeah, so Falcon 1 Block 0 said, we had SN8, 9, 10, 11, and 15. Yeah, there was no 13, but yeah, those were the numbers. And they, if you didn't know, they skipped the different ones because they had already figured out what the next sequential ones were gonna, they already solved whatever issue they were trying to solve, so they jumped to the next major derivation, like from 11 to 15. There was no 12 or 13 apparently, so that's my understanding. Ironhead sings, I think the next shift will finish a cut. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, so if any of y'all ever decide to come here, okay, I'm gonna move the camera again. If any of y'all ever decide to come here and you're looking for a place to stay, there's a place called MCX. And they have like one of the closest spots to this location. MSX, Makerspace X. Anyway, you can, if I can be of help helping you find a place in the future, just let me know. Yeah, there's somebody leaving with their truck. Yeah, James, they did. Yeah, most of the way. Barry says, as a controller in the Air Force, I work directly with the FAA and know the process well. After retiring, I became an ATC air traffic controller in the FAA, so I know what's up. Anything can be waived. Yep, cool. Thanks, Barry. Good to know. Good to know. And congrats on your service, and thanks for the service there in the Air Force. Thanks for the service to the country. Yeah. Okay, Leah has friends in the area. Thanks. Yeah, cool. That'd be awesome to meet up. The night shift, it's I'm not sure when the shift starts, but they trickle in. I think I don't think there's one specific time, but okay, Makerspace X, Donald, MSX. They own 13 acres just on the Brownsville side of when you're leaving SpaceX and you go past the security checkpoint. Within about 5 miles of there, or 18 miles from here, is this place called Makerspace X. They own 13 acres, and they're willing to do like a work trade or maybe some type of deal for housing. If you have a skill, the night of or the day after the launch, they're gonna have a party, and there's also gonna be housing available. So I don't know if you want to camp out or bring an RV or whatever, but they are one of the closest spaces, and some people who work at SpaceX also are renting there also. I'm renting a room there. It's still expensive. It's around I'm paying a decent amount of money, but it is a good opportunity for a work trade or something in the future. Now, at least. I'm not sure how long it's gonna be available. Yeah, they have a Twitter page, and they also have a YouTube. They have a Facebook page also, Maker SpaceX or MSX. Yep. Alan, when did Starbase come to my attention? I was watching Everyday Astronaut probably in October last year. That's how the exact location of it. I was always a follower somewhat of the Anasari SpaceX prize, the X prize for the first commercial flight of a spaceship, So I followed that, but it was really last year, in the winter of last year, that I came across the Everyday Astronaut YouTube channel, and I watched a bunch of those videos. So that inspired me through December, and in January I moved. I got on the road in January, and I ended up here in March when I got to this spot there. How about you? What got you excited about introduce you to Starbase here? It is the southern point of Texas here, or this area. So if you're ever gonna come down here, it's worth a trip. Yeah, it was a long drive, everybody. It was a long drive. It was nice that Tim and Elon were willing to share their knowledge and their questions and their time on video. Yeah, I really enjoyed those 3 parts of the video. And someone was saying hello. I think that was Starship Girl or something like that. Gazer Girl? Starship Gazer Girl, I think, just arrived. She's gonna be making some food down at the beach. Yeah, so that's what's going on. I'll be on here. Is everybody good? Okay. Yeah, so the reception out here is not 100% great, but I think it was the reception. I'm not sure. Okay, let me check everything here. Could have been the battery, I'm not sure. We're good. I still got a lot of power. What are you doing? Oh, Mary's camera too. Okay, interesting. That was interesting. You're saying, wait, let me go back. Let me just, Nick, are you sure about that? Mary's camera, NASA spaceflight went out too? It would be good to know if that's true, because then I would say it's not my equipment, I kind of wonder about that a little bit now and again. I haven't done any info on Starhopper EDPFLA. I don't know enough about it, so that's why I haven't done anything on it. Oh, it's fuzzy now. Let me put my hand in front of the screen. That might help with the Let me zoom in on that area there. The sun is changing now too, so the sun is about to, it's like right in front of the screen, so that could be an issue. Oh, NanoSF video too. You know, it could be the sunlight in the position. It's just above and to the right of the booster there. Low bandwidth. Okay, good to know. Yeah, I can. Yes, I can. Falcon 1 Block 0. Yep. I got you, Alan. Wow. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. I hear you, Nesty. I hear you. Spreading the love everywhere over here. Spreading the love. Yeah, the reception here at 1080, I've having some issues with that actually. Yep. We are 20 miles or 18 miles from Brownsville, so we are kind of in the middle, nowhere next to the ocean. So anytime you get close to the ocean or close to the border, you know, that's when the cell coverage can drop off quite a bit. And we're about 2 miles from the Rio Grande border here, so not like this is a priority for getting cell coverage to this area. Yeah, Tim, some people want to be on video, some people don't, you know, so that's the answer to that. Yeah, Billy, yeah, I haven't gotten that password yet. I have spoken about it a few times on video now. You would think, right? That password would be coming my way, right? As high up on the totem pole that I am. Nightlight ABCD. I like the name. I finally understand the name, so that's good. Yeah, I'm not sure if the Starship needed rescuing, but it is. If you're talking about Starship 20, it is right over here next to the launch pad. Oh, you're talking about when it gets to Kauai. Is that what you're saying? If it launches and gets over there? Okay, so Ben, you're saying if I had my truck out here and I were sitting on the roof of the truck, I would get better reception and coverage. Yeah, and maybe if I had some extra antennas, then I could get better reception too. You know, pay extra for some antennas and stuff. I'll zoom out so maybe y'all can get a temporary view of some of the gathering of people down here. You can see there's a bunch of people there. They're probably about to start work. So that was just a quick view of the people gathered there at the main entrance. SFS, yeah, S21 parts have been spotted. I've heard that too. I've also heard that they've spotted some of the pieces for the crane for on top of the tower. So I don't know if that's actually going to be happening or not, but I've heard that there are some pictures of crane parts for the top of the tower. Owen says a water landing will probably destroy the engine, so hope they have many Raptors available. Yep, I hear you. And I heard that some of the Raptors can or are made with a what is it called? With a 3D printer. So they've been able to automate the production of Raptor engines, so it's not as difficult as it used to be. Far from London. Yeah, I can do that, Owen. I can do that. Okay, so Nick says there's a big group of people huddled up by one of the lift trucks right beside the pad. Hopefully a safety meeting for a lift. That's encouraging. Yeah, I can't see it from this perspective. I could zoom out again. But maybe NASA, I know Boca Chica gal is on top of a vehicle right now, and they might have a better shot of that at the base there of the Booster 3. I got you, Kent. Yeah, Nightlife, ABCD, AT&T. Yep. John. Yeah, it'll be a great launch. The SN20 and the Booster 4. Yep. Yeah, Falcon 1 Block 0. I saw some video about 3D printing of the Raptors. Maybe I was mixing something up, but I think that's what was going on. Okay, let me see. Mitchell says to Owen, Elon said 1 every 48 hours currently. 1 Raptor every 48 hours is what I think you're saying. Thanks, Irvin. Okay, Barry says that's going to be rumors in the 3D printing. They don't have liquid metals to withstand that. Yeah, interesting. I'm not sure. I'd have to go back and get my information straight, then come back to you. I'm not. Hey, Matt. Doing pretty good. Pretty good. It's panned up. Okay, the Tyler Show says, if you're looking for a good book to read about how SpaceX got started, Liftoff by Eric Berger is an amazing read and is 100% worth the read. Cool. Yeah, I remember when Elon was saying that was a good book too. Yep, good stuff. So Liftoff by Eric Berger, if you're looking to see how SpaceX got started. Move the camera down. Yeah, I could do that. I could do that, Bill. Owen says it'll take another, after launching the Booster 4 and 20, Starship 20, it'll take another 2 to 3. What I was thinking you were going to say, I was going to say months, but I don't want to, months, there you go. 2 to 3 months after launching Booster 4 and 20 before launching another Booster Starship combination. Well, that's pretty fast, yeah. Yeah, Ben, the food around here is non-existent. So within 18 miles of where I'm standing, there's no food available to purchase. So, but in Brownsville, 18 miles away from here is where I'm staying. And then further into Brownsville, about 7 miles, is a Walmart and several other stores. So quite a distance away. If you're a member of the public to get food, you got to bring it with you. 85 degrees Celsius, I'm at 85 degrees Fahrenheit right now, 29 degrees Celsius. 85 degrees Fahrenheit is, sun is still pretty high in the sky there, 29 degrees Celsius. The wind is blowing from the east at 10 miles an hour, or 16 kilometers from the east. Current humidity is 66%. So during the day, we normally get down to 59% humidity or even lower. but the wind is still pretty 10 miles an hour. And so if we're going into the evening and we might get up there to the 79% humidity or whatever. It's normal for us to be at that, at least in the morning. So I imagine we're going to keep getting more humid here. Yep, not even an ice cream truck. Yep, that's correct. Well, for the people who work here, they have started bringing in some of those trucks, but they don't allow you, if you're just a member of the public, to go buy anything. I tried once. Yep, nothing. No stores within 18 miles. Yeah, Monam, I did in space. If you're asking the refueling in space, I have heard that the refilling plan has changed in space. Yeah, I have, but I haven't really gotten too knowledgeable about how that's going to happen. Yeah, Billy. Yeah, for sure. I suspect that the production time of the Raptors will increase over time. Yeah. You know, they have the gigapress now for the Tesla, right? So if they keep building out that type of technology, maybe they'll be able to do something special with the Raptor engines. It just takes a lot of equipment and tooling, you know. So Night Flight ABCD says, Elon says that soon everybody will be able to get food and supplies on Starbase. Apparently a restaurant will be atop of the old high bay. I see an opportunity there. Yeah, Night Light ABCD, sorry. Yeah, I don't know if that's going to be open to the public. That would be great if it was. But so far I haven't seen any public-facing aspect of SpaceX here. On site, there's nothing open for the public except for this public road that we have access to the beach. That's the only public interface I see with SpaceX at the moment. Yeah, Stuart, I heard something about maybe McGregor is where they're doing some of the Raptors over there. I also heard a rumor that maybe the gun range that they bought down the road from here could be used as a Raptor refitting area also. Falcon 1 Block 0 says they're wanting to open their restaurant to the public down there soon. Cool. Thanks, Falcon. If you have any links to news on that or something like that that I can read and read it for myself, I'd love to see that info about a public restaurant opening. That'd be great. Yeah, so Jarl, you can see that earlier today they were cutting booster 3 there, and mostly in half. So it's been cut quite a bit there. Up high, they had a couple of lifts up there. You can see the lifts are now down there at the bottom of the booster 3. So they cut a good deal of that booster 3 already. Mark, thank you, Edward, for the Costa. Can't see the full name, but thanks for the support, Mark. Gracias. Dinero para el almuerzo, for lunch. Money for lunch. Thank you, Mark. Hey, Owen. Yeah, okay. For those of you who might check in later or whenever, if anything happens here in the live stream, I'll put the timestamp up in the description of this and any future videos. I've been starting to make an effort to put the important events up in the timestamp there in the description. So there's a link there. Thanks, Falcon 1 Block 0, for the link to Elon's Twitter page. You can see his updates, current updates. Yeah, Monam, that is correct. I remember seeing that Everyday Astronaut Part 3. And Elon said that they are going to streamline the Raptor design Hey, Chuck. Jarl, we're not sure what they're going to do with it, but that is the obvious thought. You can see it's separated on the two sides there, so where they cut it, and it's connected to the lever crane right now. Chuck returned to Harlingen from the lakes of Minnesota. Hey, Chuck. Mark from the Netherlands. Awesome. And you speak, you sound a little bit like you're Spanish or something. Interesting. De Costa Mata. Cool. Elongated. Hey, Silas. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, Jeff, I'm kind of with you on that too. About the high bar. Yep. Kent, Sander, going pretty good. It's been a pretty good day, Sander. Thanks. Mike, yep. Mike, Raptor 2.0. I'm gonna be out here another at least 8 minutes. That'll be about 2 hours. And then I may call it a day for this stream here. I'll end it after this stream. So about another 8 to 10 minutes. Hey, Rebecca. No, they cut it at the top there. Yeah. Yeah, and they had that rocket over there on top of one of these. There's the Starship, and yeah.
So they're gonna rebuild it or something?
They may launch it in a couple months. Yeah. Rebecca. Jarl, it's night in Norway. Awesome. Jarl, thanks for stopping by. Nice to chat with you. If you ever have any news, any of you in your own country, exciting stuff about what's going on, you can share it here in the stream. If you want to reach out to anybody, you're welcome to share what's going on in your world. And if you need anything, just put it here in the chat. Maybe we can take care of it. Owen, yeah, people here were saying maybe 2 to 3 months after this Starship launches, another one might launch. Hey, Irvin, thanks for the info. Barry, thanks, Barry. We may not agree on beliefs, but I do like your streams, so not boring. Awesome, Barry. It's good to hear that, you know, even though I talk about some things, that you're still excited about the streams and the other information I bring forward. So appreciate it. Thanks, Barry, for saying that. So Barry, supporting the channel helps a lot. So I really appreciate that. Stuart says, did you get some close-ups of the new scaffolding supports welded to the launch tower leg? Launch tower leg. Yeah, I haven't done that. Some other things came up, but I will check that out. Maybe tonight, otherwise another day. I will check that out. Irvin says, during the Everyday Astronaut interview, Elon said they were busy and high bay had not been worked on for a while or ever used. Yeah, when I looked at the high bay, there's still a few windows missing. So I was surprised at that. I saw that earlier today. So yeah, there are obviously some windows missing from the high bay. It looked like from the street when I was passing it today. Thanks, Kent. Thanks. So it's good to get that info about the high bay not being a priority, and that's why it's still in the condition that it is. Good. Thanks for the info. Will says, Elon said, we're working on enabling public access to our restaurant. Well, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. And I don't know if restaurant means, they have a couple restaurants here. So they have a really nice street level restaurant next to the satellite dish area. So if they open up that to the public, that'll be a major change in the vibe here at SpaceX, for the public at least. And they also have another one on Remedios Avenue. So there's two restaurants there, and then the top of the high bar would be a third restaurant. So I don't know if he's talking about which restaurant he's talking about, or maybe all three of them, or two of them, whatever. That'll be a major change and a big happening here. Thanks, Barry. That's good. Hopefully I'm teaching him good info, or I'm presenting good info, Barry. I don't want to lead anyone astray, so let me know if I need to do something different, or if you like something. Any of y'all or hear me talking about something, I can always change the way I say something or say it nicer. Monam, appreciate it. Bob, I hope so too. I hope so too. The one with the MK1 flaps on the outside. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, the flaps on the outside. So there is the MK flaps. What does that mean? Falcon 1 Block 0. Which restaurant is that? Because I know there where the people from the local college, they can go in. I think there's a chow hall there too. It's 420 in San Jose. Rick, awesome. Good, man. Okay. The one with the interesting outside seating. Okay, that is a nice, Nick. Thank you for that. That is a nice area, and they just built up the wall there with a lot of wood and stuff, and there's some outside seating. So that would be a nice place. They light it up at night too. It's a really nice restaurant area, Nick. Thanks. Yeah, I'd be interested in going to that restaurant. That's good, Barry. Thanks. Owen says it's 12:20 at night in London. So a few more minutes here. I'll do 3 more minutes, and then I'll look around the site. I'll do a brief pan over of the site here to the left and to the right. The Pony Restaurant. Okay. Mike. So Mike, is that the one on Remedios Avenue, or is that the one next to the satellite dish area with the lit up night and all that? Because I know there's a restaurant next to, say, SN1516 over in that direction. I'm not sure which one is the Prancing Pony. It's about the satellite dishes. Okay, thanks, Falcon. So the restaurant that's probably gonna get opened is the one next to satellite dishes, and that's the biggest one, and it's pretty nice. Hey, Owen, I'm not sure if Bezos is planning to go to Pluto, but there's supposed to be a lot of ice on Pluto, so. 520 in Colorado. That's cool. 121 in Sweden. 451 in India. So Nessie's in Sweden. It's 121. Okay, that's awesome. Ironhead, it said it's 5:20 p.m. in Colorado. Devesh is 4:51, I guess, in the morning in India. And what cracked the tiles? Not sure what cracked the tiles in Sweden, Nessie. It's called the Prancing Pony. That's the Lord of the Rings book reference. Oh, I gotcha. I didn't know that. Nick, Falcon 1 Block 0. Okay. Good deal. Falcon 1 Block 0 says the things that create shade for the outdoor seating is Starship's MK1's flaps. Oh, that's interesting. Starship MK1's flaps. Interesting. The flaps from the MK1 Starship. And also there is one area in Brownsville. If you have a Tesla, I don't have a Tesla, but if you do have a Tesla, I mean, I don't currently have a Tesla. In the future I might, but who knows? There's one spot in Brownsville to recharge your Tesla, and that is at the HEB Plus supermarket. They have a gas station there. They also have a Tesla charging station. And if you're going to be charging your vehicle, that's where it is. The only place in Brownsville. Unless you go over to South Padre Island, there are some charging stations at Isla Blanca Park, which is pretty nice also. All right, I'm going to do a pan around of the site here. We're two hours into the stream. Unless something happens on the pan around here, I will be ending the stream soon. Just you know, we covered a lot. Maybe they're going to be not moving this tonight, but a lot of times they will move something. I mean, start something and then move it the next day or the day after. So I don't know if they're going to take this down tonight. I would assume they're not going to do it at nighttime. So I haven't seen any motion here since they lowered those 2 lifts at the bottom there. So, and so I will pan to the left, and then we'll see where we are. Yeah, have a great day, Rosemary. Thanks for tuning in, Mitchell. You can see time to party a little bit, huh? Yep, time to party. You can see the yellow is the fuel quick disconnect, and underneath that you can't really see it from this perspective, but I'll move this a little bit and get you that shot. Okay, just a minute. You can see in a moment. You can see underneath there's some white piping underneath the bottom there. I've done this during the daytime too, but you can see some white piping underneath the yellow areas where they have maybe some insulated piping connected for maybe some of the gases and things for that fuel structure there. Yeah, next to the blue crane on the right of it. Yep. Yeah, on the bottom. And let's see, cryo pipes. Thanks, Michael. I'll bring the tripod back and I'll continue panning. So the Starship's right next to the orbital launch platform. And what I did notice today is that you can see there's something popping up over the wall there. This is the small berm I was talking about earlier. I did take some pictures of this with my other camera, so I got some close-ups of these different items. And that's the big berm over there that protects it from the blast and everything like that. So that'll mitigate some of the sound of the blast off the orbital launch table. And again, the GSC tanks are clear because the lever crane Bucky is over by the booster 3 at pad A. All right, so when I do move the tripod, sometimes the reception goes out. I'm gonna be ending it here in the next minute, and it's been fun. I'll pan up on the tower here. One more thing to see on the tower. You can see how that structure on the tower, that's I think the 5th tower segment. That flooring over there there's more flooring there on the 5th segment. So the thought is that may be to help it support the lifting mechanism or the catch arm or something like that. So you can see the flooring there in the center of the screen. It's there's more flooring than the area above it, and more flooring than the area below it. So there is something going on there with the flooring there. Okay. All right, and in the stream here. Getting the see you later, everybody. Whenever you're watching this, wherever on the planet, off planet, wherever you're watching this from, maybe you're dreaming about it. You know, it's really happening. Thank you, Elon, and everybody at SpaceX for making this happen, and all the different contractors and everybody else. All right, good night, everybody. It is evening here. Take care.